Hello everyone, I am Venura. I am a software engineering undergraduate at Java Institute for Advanced Technology. First of all, I am going to tell you about why I am doing this video series. The video series I am going to start from this particular video is going to be an assessment. Actually, we were asked to create a web page which holds all of the questions we were given according to the subjects we covered until now. You can see this is the web page I designed for that task. There are two buttons called web development and database management systems. Those are the subjects we were covered until now in the first semester. Let's go to the database management systems page. I'm going to do the first question of the first day of database management systems in this video. Here's the first question. The data of all the students and teachers of Pinadu Mahavidyalaya are stored in books. As a result, some data has been destroyed. Therefore, the principal of the school has decided to enter the data of all the students and teachers in the school into computer software. The software was commissioned by AISoft. Assume you work as a software engineer for that company and the part you are assigned is to create the database. To do this, create a database using the informations below. Okay, that's the question. You can obviously you can understand that question. Let's go to the first task. Create a database called SchoolDB to store the teach and student data. Okay, I'm going to use MySQL as the database management system for all of my questions. Let's see how we can proceed with MySQL. This is HediSQL. This is a GUI we use to graphically view the data of MySQL server. MySQL is a database management system which use SQL as the language to write queries, actually to command the database management system. SQL, also known as structured query language. Okay, let's see how we can create a database. The question says we have to create a school database called SchoolDB. This is the connection to the MySQL server. We can right click on that and create database, create new database. We have to give it a name. I'm going to enter the name SchoolDB. This is the collation. This defines the character set of our database. Okay, then I created SchoolDB. This is the database I created now. That's the first question. Let's see the second one. Create a table called student to store students data. Follow the instructions below to create its table. Okay, let's create a table first. We have to right click on the database we created and create new table. That's the way we create a table in our database. Okay, let's create the student table. I'm going to give it a name, student. This is the table we are creating. Now I'm going to define the columns in our table. This is the button we use to add columns. This is the first column. I'm going to give it index number. This column also will be our primary key. Okay, I created the first column and its data type is int. It means it can hold integer values only in this column. But as you can see in this question, they say we have to set the data type to varchar, and give it a length of 10. This means we have to change the data type to varchar. Varchar means it can hold letters. It means not only numbers but also characters. I'm going to give it a length of 10. Default value, I'm going to set it no default value. Okay, that's the first column. Let's create the second one. Its name is first name, data type varchar, and 45 of length. The length also means it left 45 characters of length to a one cell. You can store a name or anything like that with a length of 45 characters. Let's create the second one, last name. Okay, here I created the last name. Then we have to create gender, contact number and address. Address has a length of 65 characters. Okay, I'm going to set the last column of our table. Here I created the first table, students, in our database. You also have to press the save button in order to create and save the table, create and save the columns in our table. This is the tab we can see the data in our table in a graphical form. Let's go to the third question. Here's the third question. It says create a table called teacher to store teacher's data. Follow the instructions below to create this table. Okay, we have to create another table called teachers, and there's a register number, teacher register number. Let's create that first. This is the same way we created the first column, students. Create new, right click on the database, create new and table. Okay, this is the new table, teacher. I'm going to add the first column. Teacher reg number. It also uses varchar and a length of 10 in order to store the data. I'm going to set the default value to no default value. Okay, let's create other columns. First name, last name, gender, contact number, email. Okay, I name the columns, and we now I'm going to set the length of that column. First name, it has a length of 45. Second, also the same. Gender and contact number is going to be 10, and email is going to be 50. Okay, here's the table of teacher. And there are two tables we created, student and teacher, in our school DB. This is the first question of the first day of DBMS, and thank you for watching.